Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Star Wars The Vintage Collection figure review, and today we have in front of us the Shoretrooper Army Builder Pack, or I don't know how they are called exactly, but it's looking good. It's just this small box with this very cool illustration with a lot of Shoretroopers, the two like leading ones and the like squad, you know. And here I have the only loose Shoretrooper figure from the vintage collection I have so far, but that's about to change. Here we have also the back of the box, in which you see exactly what you get inside, which is just 4 figures. Legal information, the white box, more stuff, the vintage collection logo, more legal stuff and all of that. Then you open this. I just cut it open, but I haven't taken anything out. Just wanted to show you in case you haven't seen this yet. This is for me the very first troop builder pack I get. You have this like cardboard structure, you just take it out and there you have your 4 figures in like wrapped in paper. Here we have our first one. We're unwrapping. He comes with a set of 2 weapons, which is cool to see. I mean, oh, and this is like the, I don't know, squad leader or whatever. He has this soft goods camo, and yeah, really glad to finally have this like different ranks for the Shoretroopers. Yeah, it's a bit stiff. Maybe I'll have to put it into hot water. I don't know yet. We'll see in a moment. But yeah, he has the old hip articulation style. At least this one is very easy to maneuver because he doesn't have the plastic kind of skirt. The second one we get is, well, he comes again with a heavy blaster and a more lighter one, and is this, I don't know the rankings. Is this a sergeant, a lieutenant, commander, whatever, but I just like how they look like. If you know the exact ranking of these two, please let me know. I mean, write it down in the comment section below. And if you're watching, please leave a like, share and subscribe if you find this video entertaining and or useful. The third one, I think now we're coming to just the regular ones. Yeah, this is like the same as that one. Let's just lay it there. And the last one, again only with a regular blaster, is this other guy. And there you have the whole gang from this 4-pack. And cool thing is you have 2, like, I mean, if you give a weapon to each of them, you have 2 weapons remaining. So in case you have some weaponless trooper, like for example the heavy artillery stormtrooper, if you want to give him a lighter weapon, or this one, the Imperial Stormtrooper from Navarro Cantina, if you want to give him a little blaster, there you have it. Anyway, cool figures. They are exactly the same as the Shoretrooper we already know from years ago, but different paint jobs. I don't know if any of these 2 was released already in the past. I only have one of these. I mean, had already, you know, but I'm very happy to have a finally have a little squadron, you know. You have this auto blaster, which is the first 2 of these. I have this one here and this one here. I have, and I really like this sculpt. And cool thing is this weapon is not that gummy. It's sturdy enough and it's flexible enough that it doesn't bend so easy, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna break if you apply too much pressure, you know. Anyway, and you have the regular, like, typical Stormtrooper blaster, both cast in gunmetal gray color. And now to check more details on this guy, this is like for me is like the highlight of the, well, these 2, but especially this one, because I really like when figures come with soft goods. You can see I gave him like the heavier blaster. You can see all the weathering he has. I think some people have said this is the best of all the 4-packs released so far, and maybe because, I mean, the Shoretroopers, first of all, they're super cool. The only thing I would still like, well, 2 things, that they had used the updated hips, you know, the T-joint with the organic movement, and of course the ankle rockers, but we don't have them yet, which is a bit sad. But still a great 4-pack. A lot of paint applications for weathering and for the ranking of every trooper here. This is the other one. He has more blue stuff, I mean blue paint applications, and this one has a bit less, but but it has the soft goods thing and all of that. A different belt piece. This is the only one with this belt piece. The other ones share that kind of little, let's call it skirt or plastic camo, whatever it is. The regular ones, which are not the same. These two look the same, but not the same as the single release from, well, this is not the carded one, this is from the Black Series 3.75. So the paint applications are different, at least for the weathering. That weathering is digitally applied. If you look very close, you can see that it's like dot pattern and all of that. But anyway, the figures. Now let's check the articulation. Let's take this guy, for example. It's the same for all of them. You can see the shoulders can lift that far. You can see the armor goes below the upper torso, you know, it goes in. The arm can go even backwards, can go forward like 90 degrees. There's where you have like your bicep swivel and the elbow. This hand has in and out swivel, can turn all the way around, and for all 4 figures this hand is the one with the vertical swivel, so it's great for gun holding and gun wielding and all of that. The head is on a ball joint and has a lot of wiggly waggly to the sides. It can look up that far, because only that far, because the sculpt gets in the way, but you can use the diaphragm. Still, the head cannot really look upwards. He can look downwards a little bit before the helmet gets in the way, and of course can turn all the way around. You have the diaphragm that can turn all the way around, can go backwards that far, forward that far. He has tilt to the sides, which is good. And now nothing at the waist is the diaphragm what you have, and now we have of course this old style hip thing that you have to turn it to lift. Let's actually do that. You turn it to kick forward, so you can kick like 90 degrees, or almost at least. You can also kick backwards, but the skirt and actually the shape of the, well, his behind gets in the way. And you can also do like not a full split, because his stuff there will get in the way, you know, the belt and that thing, that kind of plastic camo piece, whatever it's called. The knees can bend backwards only that far. I don't know if it was the same, sorry, I think the leg is misplaced. Only that far. Let's bring the older figure. Yeah, I think it's the same for all of them. Only, I mean, not even close to 90, it's like 45-degree bend. That's a bit of a shame, or a lot, I mean quite a shame. That there you have also a swivel at the knee, and for the feet you have the old horizontal swivel and horizontal and vertical swivel, but no rocker. So that's the articulation for all 4 of them. This guy is the only one that has clearance to actually do the full splits. So we have another Spider-Man contender in the vintage collection now. And yeah, this figure is, of course, he stands out in the moves and all of that. I don't know, maybe at some point I'll check if I can get a second pack, because I think this is a really nice 4-pack. Another thing I noticed, the new release has a much smaller ball peg for the head, you know. This is the older figure, this is the new release. I don't know if the carded release had already this size of ball, but this is the Black Series 3.75 figure, and you can see the ball peg. Well, yeah, it's significantly smaller. And just for comparison, there we have our Shoretrooper squad next to a Death Trooper and a Stormtrooper, next to a Death Watch Mandalorian and a, let's say, tank driver. In any way, case it's Mix Mayfield. And next to Shay, Vizsla, Din Djarin, Grogu, Koska Reeves, and an Arc Trooper. So that's it for this review. I hope it was useful and entertaining. Please, if it was, leave a like, share and subscribe. That helps me a lot. And yeah, stay tuned for for the upcoming videos. And yeah, I can really recommend this 4-pack. I mean, especially if you are into army building, of course, this is the way. And these short troopers just look great. I think this is, yeah, I mean, in my opinion, it is the best of the 4-pack so far. It's the only one I've got so far, and it's the one that I was most interested in so far. Let's see what they keep bringing in the future. Anyway, please take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.